Hello and welcome back, and if you are new here then welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at what happens when you get monetized on YouTube. So we're not going to go into all the stuff that how to get monetized. You need 4,000 hours in a year and you need 1,000 subscribers, and that's it pretty much to get monetized, plus following all the policies and that kind of stuff. But loads of other videos talk about all that kind of thing. We're going to get into what actually happens once you've got to that goal. So once you've hit your 4,000 watch hours inside a year, and once you've got 1,000 subscribers, and once your channel complies with all YouTube's policies and guidelines, what actually happens from that point when you get all those ticks. So while I'm going through this, I'm going to have various stuff up on the screen. I have got my computer here with me, so I'll have various bits popping up on the screen of stuff that I went through as I was filling in all the details, filling in all the forms, and so I'm going to be looking down at that every now and then to make sure I'm telling you everything that is happening. And the first screenshot I'm going to show you is what my channel was looking like. So you could see my channel was almost there. We had our 1,000 subscribers ages ago. I think I was up to about 1,400, and we were so close to getting to that 4,000 watch hours. We were just keeping on going, putting the videos out there, and eventually we just managed to tip over the, I think it was 4,020 something in the end. But yeah, those screenshots are on the screen for you. You can see we just got to that point. So at that point I was like, yes, brilliant. It was something I never ever thought I would ever manage when I started putting these videos out there. And it was something that, you know, as we got closer and closer to it, I kind of started dreaming a little bit, but like, oh, actually, one set, we might actually get that, we could actually get to that number. And it was such an unattainable goal when I first started, but then all of a sudden it just got closer and closer and closer. And so if you are looking to get to that point, then all I'd say is just don't give up. Just keep on doing what you're passionate about. I put these videos out there to hopefully help some people get into teaching, and this, you know, is a little bonus for me that I'm very happy about, and it's helped me put some stuff up around the room like you can see behind me. But yeah, it's just hopefully it will be something that helps us in the future as well. So we got to that goal. What happens next? Now the first thing you have to do is you get given 3 steps to fill in. So you can see those on the screen now. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Now, first of all, we had to review the partner program terms. So that was a great big document, terms and conditions, always important to read all of them, of course. And you have to review the terms and say, yeah, I accept the terms and conditions of being a YouTube monetization partner program, whatever you call it. But yeah, you go through those, read all those, tick them. Now, I only realized I should probably make this video and record some stuff after I tick that. So you can see on the screenshot here, that says done already. Now that's because I'd clicked read and I'd clicked accept. But that was pretty much it for that one. The next one you can see is not started. Now that says to sign up for Google AdSense. Now for Google AdSense, you need to either have an AdSense account already or to create a new one that is linked to your channel. Now I'd never made one before, so I had to create a new one when I got started with that. And again, that's a very easy process. It really doesn't take long. It takes a few minutes. They automatically link it up to your YouTube channel with your YouTube website, kind of user ID, web address, whatever it's called. So it's all kind of pretty automatic because they're both run by Google. They both kind of link up together. So that worked pretty easily to go through that. Pretty easy process to go through. And then once we had done that, you then have to get reviewed. But there is a step first that people don't tell you about normally, and that is actually that once you sign up for Google AdSense, they have to confirm your details on AdSense. And when I first did that, that said that could take up to, I think it was 2 or 3 working days. And that kind of deflated me a little bit because I always thought that, okay, one set, let's get through, get all the steps done, sign up, tick, brilliant. And actually it's not like that. And the big kind of thing for you guys, if you're going through this process now, is don't expect the day you hit 4,000 hours for anything really to change, because it's not that quick. It was a lot quicker than I expected it to be, but it's not that quick. So yeah, we had to go through and we had to wait for a few days to get that sorted, or so I thought. However, actually, within 12 hours, that actually got a tick. It was the next day. I woke up the next morning and it was, yep, done, brilliant, we're moving on to the next step. So already that kind of lifted me a bit more because I realized I wasn't gonna have to wait for a few hours, a few days. It was just a few hours and then we're on to the next step. So at the bottom there, you can see the next step is getting reviewed. Now, getting reviewed by YouTube means they go through your YouTube videos, they check all your channel and check all the policies and make sure there's nothing that YouTube is against that is on there, and it's all kind of typical stuff that I don't think many channels would have anyway, but making sure that it is all not on there. And so they stay on there. You can see at the bottom in number step 3, it says, we'll email you a decision usually within a month. And again, I sat thinking, oh, okay. Now I knew this one was coming because I've seen other people talk about this one, and it can take up to a month with the decision. So I sat down, I was like, right, Kate, we'll just go on with the day job, keep putting videos out there, see what happens, wait till it comes through, and you know, in a month's time, hopefully we'll have something. Now, this is where I don't know whether this was me being lucky or whether this is normal or what, but actually this one only took 2.5 days. So 2.5 days from my step 2 getting a tick, I actually got step 3 and it was reviewed as well, which I was absolutely over the moon for. So then we got to move on again and we got to look into the monetization process a little bit more. And this is where you got to go and say, yes, I want my videos monetized, and there's a option to say, do you want them on or off? And I said on, and it automatically goes back and does all your videos for you. And that was something I actually didn't know about. I've not watched many videos about the actual process of what happens after you get monetized, and it does actually monetize all your videos if you say yes to having them monetized automatically for you. And so I've not gone back and changed any of my old videos. I don't know where the ad breaks are in them. I've not really looked, and I probably could go back and put the ad breaks where I want them in those videos. But I just thought, you know what, I'm not too worried about it. We'll just focus on the ones going forward. So now when I do put my videos out there, I do make sure the ad breaks are where I want them in that video. But yeah, all my past videos, they just monetized straight away, and I didn't have to do anything. They just went green, which was very, very nice and easy. So yeah, that was brilliant. And then we will also have a look at what happened next. So when you get monetized, I'll again put on the screen for you, you can see the revenue tab on YouTube. So in analytics, you get the revenue at the end here, which you can see how much I'm currently earning, which I will show you in a little bit. You also get the revenue, which is like the RPM, the CPM, your estimated revenue. So at the minute, you can see there my RPM and my CPM. Now this also very confused me, because when I first got this, I was really hoping my RPM was going to be something decent, something where I get a bit of pocket money from it, a bit of extra help on a weekend, that kind of thing. And it said my RPM was 17 pence. And I was like, whoa, one sec, 17 pence, that's nothing. That was even less than I was hoping it would be, which, don't get me wrong, I'm very, very happy for anything that I might get. But 17 pence for every 1,000 views, which is what your RPM is, that's your revenue per 1,000 views on your channel. I thought that was very, very small, and it was less than I was hoping for. However, this averages out over all the days that you can see on the screen. So I've got 28 days, and that includes the days where I've got nothing because my channel wasn't monetized at that point. So actually my RPM is hovering around about the £5 mark, which I'm over the moon for. I was hoping for between £2 and £3. So about the £5 mark is more than double what I was hoping for. So again, I'm really, really grateful. I'm really, really thankful for everything that is coming. If we go back and have a look at my actual revenue, you can see on the screen there the tab for our revenue. Now I have blocked out how much we've actually got so far. And if you are interested in seeing, then this is for my first, it's been about just over 2 weeks. This is going up to the 15th of September and it starts on the 29th of August. So it's just over 2 weeks of revenue this, which again, I think is unbelievable when I will show you in a minute how much we actually got and how much we are earning at this point. And if this is something you are looking into and you want to see more of, you want me to put out there just how much YouTube does earn me through each week, then or each month, then do let me know and I can put more of these videos out there. But it is something that obviously you have to think about. This is revenue before any tax comes off it. You have to send it off to the HMRC when you earn a certain amount and all that kind of stuff. So this is all before all that. This is just what YouTube gives me. And then obviously I have to then go to HMRC and sort that out, which is something I'm going to have to start looking into about how to do that, because I really don't have a clue. But you can see on the screen there. So over the last 2 weeks, from the 29th of August up into the 15th of September, just over 2 weeks, we've actually earned £49.58, so almost £50, which I think is unbelievable to think that in that time, as you can see, I actually have gone back to work, and so the amount of videos I've been producing has actually gone down quite a lot. I'd had a week where I didn't produce any videos and publish anything because I was just so busy with work and getting back into the swing of things. And I'm actually going to do another video about that and about the time going back to work and how it's going in a minute. So yeah, do go have a look at that if you are enjoying this content. But yeah, you can see it does go up and down massively. So I think the highest I've earned is £4.15 in one day, and the lowest has been £1.36. So yeah, it goes up and down massively depending on views, depending on watch time, depending on what the advertisers are paying for adverts on that day. And that's where you see the CPM. So this is how much YouTube charges people to put adverts on my videos for every 1,000 views, and this is how much they then send me. So you can see it's a bit less than half, which again I think is about right. I think YouTube takes like 52% or something like that. And the weird thing is you can see the content on my videos. So this channel is generally all about teaching content and how to be a teacher and that kind of thing, but I do make some videos about other things too, just things that interest me, because I do genuinely enjoy making the videos. You can see here so far, by far and away the best video is this one, which is about our air fryer, which I made to try and encourage teachers to get one, because I thought it saves us so much time and so much on our energy bills, and it's just really, really been brilliant for food prep. And that video has gone really, really popular. As you can see, that's massively helped. Then we've got one about some interview questions about how much teachers get paid, another air fryer one, and then what does an ECT do on their first day, an ECT, sorry. So yeah, we've got all sorts of different adverts on there, all sorts of different revenue, very little premium revenue, because I don't know anyone that has YouTube Premium, but apparently a few people do. But yeah, there you go. That is for the last, well, it says the last 28 days. Remember, this is for actually the last 2 weeks. We've not got to the first month yet. But that is everything we have earned on this video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, and hopefully it's been useful for you, and one day I hope to make some more of these. So if there's something you're interested in, then do give this video a thumbs up, or do comment what you want to see more of about how much YouTube does pay or how it all works. But hopefully it's been useful to see what actually happens when you get monetized on YouTube. It's a very straightforward process. You can see now you can open up all sorts of things like ads, there's shopping, there's memberships, there's supers. I've not looked into what any of these are yet. And I've also, remember, not actually been sent any money by YouTube because I've not got to the threshold. So the last thing to mention is a good point there. I've just remembered the threshold for YouTube is, I think it's £60 a month. So one day we will hopefully get there, and then we'll get paid that too. So thank you very much for watching this. There's a new video on a Tuesday, a Friday and a Sunday, and I'll see you very soon.